Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Eric Boender, the Vice President of Business Development for Starnet Commercial Flooring. Eric, how you doing?
Very good, Kemp.
Good to catch up with you. Last time I saw you was at the CARE meeting. I know you travel around all over the country attending these meetings and representing Starnet. I wanted to catch up on this CFI CA installer meeting that was about a week and a half ago. Before we get to that, though, how's the commercial market doing?
Commercial market's very good. 2022 was a record year for Starnet and many of its members, and we are actually tracking above 2022 numbers so far in 23. So the members and vendors, for the most part, are very pleased.
No, that's good to hear. All right, so this meeting, there were several friends of ours that spoke, including you. Why don't you tell us how the meeting compared to previous years?
Well, it's a different format this year. Typically, the CFI has a separate meeting than the FDICA, and they made the decision this year to blend them to one location, which was in Orlando, great location. And it seemed to work out really well. The groups got along well. They have many common vendors that would attend the CFI convention, the FDICA convention. So I think they were pleased that they were able to attend one event instead of two. The rooms were more crowded, so there's more energy in the room. So that seemed to be a positive from the connection that way. And they are related industry associations, as the CFI really focuses on the installation training, the hands-on training, where the FDICA focuses on installation products and related vendors. And also they do a great job with what they call the SIM program, which is a Certified Installation Management Program, which really focuses on managing projects effectively, efficiently, protecting your margin, and avoiding legal exposure. So the blend made a lot of sense with those two organizations, and they did a great job pulling off an excellent convention.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised it's waited until now, until they merged, because there really is a lot of overlap.
Yes, and certainly the vendors that they were participating, they, as I said before, would like to go to both, but this way they got to do trainings that really were relevant to both groups. And I think they'll continue to do this in the future, although I don't know that for sure, but it also gave them some probably more resources to bring in additional speakers, have some more opportunities that way. And the two highlighted speakers for the convention, they had one each day. The first day was Thomas Trissel, who's the founder of Shurnox, as we know it. And he really has an inspirational message around opportunities in America and his great story of being an installer in Germany and moving to America and making Sentiva happen and be successful. So that was inspirational. It started out. And then the next day, Pete Larmore, CEO of Bonnets, a very large Starnet member, had a great message on where you want to be in the future and what you have to do today to make that happen. So two excellent presenters, both of them closely related with Starnet, and I think the group got a lot out of both of those.
Sounds like they're both kind of motivational speakers, right?
Oh, yeah, and they both are good public speakers, so to have them attend, I think, was a good move by the CFI/FDICA group.
And you gave a talk on floor maintenance at installation and beyond, right?
Yeah, we did that this year. The new topic, I don't think that's happened at a convention before. It's the first time I've been asked to speak at one of those. I was a little concerned that people wouldn't show up, but we really had, 50 or 60 people in the room for that session. So I talked about all the flooring types, resilient, carpet, rubber, ceramic, and even polished concrete and terrazzo, what you do at time of installation, and then what are the good strategies going forward. And really the message was, if you're installing or providing flooring, you're going to make yourself a more valuable resource to your end-use customers if you're able to talk intelligently around maintenance and give good suggestions around maintenance. It's just one of those plays that help you build a long-term relationship with customers. So it was well received, and I was happy to be able to speak to that group.
Sounds interesting. Looks like your next trip is going to be to Louisville for Starnet's fall meeting, right?
Yeah, that's just around the corner. It's October 13 and 14 in Louisville. We're going to make a run to the Churchill Downs and see the site of the Kentucky Derby, which will be a highlight of that group. We have 300 people signed up for the event between members and vendors, and we'll have our learning sessions, and we'll have our always popular trade show. There's going to be some special focus around technology. One thing that Starnet has been spending time on and looking into is the technologies that are coming out with Floor Cloud and Spec Intel and Quantify, and how our members are using this different technology. AI will be Another topic, ChatGPT, people are using that in their business around marketing. And, we're going to have some experts talking on the different areas of technology. So that will be certainly a highlighted area of this event.
All right. Well, that sounds interesting. And I'll be there to see you. So look forward to seeing you there. So, Eric, what's your outlook for the next 6 months or so?
So the outlook is good. Actually, we have a lot of members that think the fourth quarter is going to be one of the stronger than Q4 of 2022. And we're starting to do a backlog tracking with our members, which is new for us this year. So we're trying every quarter to connect with, I think we have 60 members that are participating, and they're giving us an update on their backlog. So now we'll hopefully be able, over a little bit of time, be able to give some projections on what the industry is doing. So right now we're looking like 2024 is looking good for the group. We have a good backlog for Q4. Our larger members who handle the big projects feel really good through 2024 and even maybe beyond. So we're looking at the next 15 months as going to be the commercial market being a good place to be.
That's great to hear. All right, Eric, it's good to catch up with you. Thanks for giving us a rundown and talking to our listeners. Again, been talking to Eric Boender, the Vice President of Business Development with Starnet, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.